this restlessness. Mind goes east and heart goes west, thinking one way must be best. Neither mind nor heart at rest, set sights on only one. Follow moon and shun the sun, buy into separation. You're lost lamenting what you've won. Paths not taken, just dreams of dreams in which dreams died. Thirsts not slaken, a drown of spirits fortified. Oh. All the eggs in one basket, heart of stone was once just set, caught within the trapper's net. The prey we wish we could forget arose by any other name, has the scent of same. When muffled by the clever claim of one who says it's all a game. Paths not taken, just dreams of dreams in which dreams died. Thirst not slaken, a drown of spirits fortified. Ooh. Buy the world some lingerie, explain the roles you want to play. Doll's house, tea tray, train set rails, rules by which the whole world fails. I want to taste it all without plates of faith and bowls of doubt, spoons of hope and knives of fear, forks of roads that are not here. Paths not taken, just dreams of dreams in which dreams died. Thirst not slaken, a drown of spirits fortified. Ooh. All right. I want to sing you a portrait of my fire, baby. Sometimes another, and sometimes me, maybe. Yes, I have a woman, it don't make me a lady. When I give birth, I'll look wild and crazy. When my baby sings, the fog starts receding. I suddenly see all the people they're needing me to be there for them, soothe them and feed them. My baby says no, but I bend to their pleading. Fire burns, fire kills, they hang me for arson. When my baby and I burn the frocks of the Parson that they stitched us both into to keep us apart. I'm gonna have that apple, even if I have to topple the cart. Fire baby kicks, says where are your guts? You hide behind all these wives and bugs. You better not try it, an old woman does. Just then I realize she has a hold of my nuts. Fire burns, fire kills, but they hang me for arson. When my baby and I burn the frocks of the Parson that they stitched us both into to keep us apart. I'm gonna have that apple, even if I have to topple the cart. If you don't give birth, you might end up a gelding. You don't have to squeeze him out through a hole. You just have to acknowledge he's a rightful part of your soul. Fire burns, my baby and I burned the frocks of the Parson that they stitched us both into to keep us apart. I'm gonna have that apple even if I have to topple the cart. I wanna sing you a portrait of my fire, baby. Gets loose, douse the fire, sharp hits, singe the air, smear the ash on the windows with a kiss. Child, your heart is so black and blue that you think your friends are lying to you. When they say you're gonna get through, you're still fighting like there's something to prove. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. Eyes wide shut, 16, head nor tails, 23 more years to land on what it means. Take a drag or two, back to bed, most concerned for the one who's hitting you. Child, your heart got so black and blue that you think there's nothing that could hurt you any more than what you've been through. So you give your love to somebody cruel. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. Child, your heart got so black and blue when you let somebody get close to you. As the fear of abandonment grew, you just knew you had to kill something true that's hard for you. What you had to do, did you have to do? What you had to do. split apart over Lyonesse. 30 million gallons were poured out from her chest. March 18th in 67, Cornish seas were hellish loving. 8 miles long by evening, 20 miles by dawn. Brittany bore the brunt, the heavy part of the slick. It's known there as the Mary Noir, the black tide that came thick. The BP sold detergent, they said would clean the shore, and this killed everything it touched for 15 years or more. The Royal Air Force came and dropped 62,000 pounds of explosives on the tanker. They scuttled it on down, 5,000 gallons of napalm to burn the oil away. The plume could be seen from 100 miles away, they say. There's a hole on the bottom of the ocean floor, and a bunker in the mountains with a secret door. Of food to feed a few for 1,000 years, and the fable of disaster for surviving here. Lyonesse, fabled land set to lie between the southwest tip of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. It was drowned one single night, November the 11th, 1099. They say God sent a tidal wave, but no one knows the crime. The land was very fertile and also very flat. They had 100 churches and they wore peculiar hats. A castle-like cathedral was said to stand upon the 7 stones reef which tore the hull of the Torrey Canyon. There's a hole on the bottom of the ocean floor, and a bunker in the mountains with a secret door. Food to feed a few for 1,000 years, and a fable of disaster for surviving years. There was a sole survivor, Trevelyan was his name. He escaped on his white horse, clinging to its mane. Whilst out hunting he had heard a terrifying sound. He rode to Paranovno, which stood on higher ground. There's a hole on the bottom of the ocean floor, and a bunker in the mountains with a secret door. Food to feed a few for 1,000 years, and the fable of disaster for surviving years. turns out after all, it was basic country mustard. That was the goal that the alchemists foretold. You can make it on your own by grinding seeds and liquid. The ancient Chinese, back in 1000 BC, the Romans and the Japanese, they all like country mustard. Grapes and seaweed, all kinds of recipes, but on this they were agreed. The liquid must be cool, and in the case of English mustard, it's just water and seeds, that's everything you need. But you got to crush them good to bring out the fiery flavor. American stick, oh honey in the mix. Oh, but that is not the fix that this Englishman is after. It's time for a dose of something bellicose. No more David John Morose. I wanna keep it hot, yes you know it's true. Not just for one night, and not just for two. It's salt and vinegar I need. They can clean a wound, and they can help my mustard keep on. Perhaps if not forever, long enough for a feast upon the floor. Oh Dijon, je vous adore. Some people will reject your basic country mustard. If you're trying to keep, oh, everybody sweet, then you better wipe your feet when you bring them fancy pastries with thousands of folds. Keep the butter very cold, but if you want to break the hold of your daydreams and nostalgia, you gotta stop pushing down on your edges and your crown and your special kind of frown. Get your more to get your pestle. You gotta grind them and see what you're really gonna be. Something shockingly spicy. I wanna keep it hot, yes you know it's true. Not just for one night, and not just for two. It's salt and vinegar I need. They can clean a wound, and they can help my mustard keep on. Perhaps if not forever, long enough for a feast upon the floor. Oh Dijon, je vous adore. Turns out, after all, it was basic sexy monkey. That was the goal that the alchemists foretold. Pungent, piquant, bright and bold. Okay, this one's called Sheep's Clothing. Clothing. Songs I love say gone or going, and I am both My goings aren't yet slow, but wherever I go, what is gone comes to. Oh honey, I used to miss you, but I know I can't stay where you left me. You did not do it kindly, nor deftly, and I can't say that I will go wherever the wind takes me. There's a stone in on my belly. I fry eggs on it, it is so hot. Some days I scratch upon it what I have not got. The flowers I lay on it quickly shrivel up and rot. But for now, it's all I've got. So I pretend that my stone is a seal. I take it to the water to reveal the patterns that a dry stone does beautifully conceal. And I like how that feels. Wait, hold on, is this my fire, baby? Did I let you cool? Was I too shady? You still got a molten core, but you've been dormant lately. I won't wake you, but just yet, you're crazy. So I went back to my monastic horror. Then I left there and I jumped back into squalor. I dreamed about my therapist. He was wearing a priest's collar. And I don't need no scholar to understand. I still think I'm confessing, and I still think someone else does the blessing. Sheer to faith, but still a flock. These tales still spread their loathing. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
This is also the point where I'm going to acknowledge that we're kind of three people down from the people who made the record for various reasons of ill health and some sad happenings. So this one goes to Ed, who's our violin player, Rose, who's our bass player. Robin has learned the bass in about the last 36 hours for these songs. He usually is more on the keys. And also Laura, who sings on the record, who couldn't make it. So this one's for them. Yeah? Oh, that's definitely this.
This is broken, didn't think it would come. Oh, this little me story, the old spell is undone. And I'm still casting hungry hooks all about, sometimes in fear, sometimes in doubt. But something shifted when I drank from the spring, the awareness beyond this personality thing. Sense of humor, gratitude just to be making human mistakes unmistakably. Oh, these spiritual truths and our difficult lives, this feeling removed from our shared humanity. We have got to soften our hearts if we're gonna help others get free. All these people I want to condemn, I am trying to look more directly at them with compassion and the courage to name our shared afflictions, ego's dangerous game. So I'm seeing hearts constricted and tight with old stories that say someone else started the fight. Somewhere distant or just over the line, it wasn't started by someone, it was always yours and mine. Oh, these spiritual truths and our difficult lives, this feeling removed from our shared humanity. We've got to heal our hearts if we're gonna help others get free.
thank you to Andrea, who's promoting this gig. He only started doing promotions about a year and some ago, and he really takes care of bands, and he really cares about it, and it really stands out. He's a grand chap.
Footage of my family from when my sister and I were young. My sister, 3 years old, runs a loop through the woods at the bottom of the garden. Father is following her laughing with his beloved dog named Jake. At the end, my sister says again and again, I remember this and my heart breaks. I want to take my father for a trip on a Welsh steam train. I want to see departed friends again and again. Memory of you and me in the bathtub. The photograph that I took of us there, printed on a coffee cup. From the bitter, caffeinated dregs of that breakup. Oh, 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 I keep on stewing those old grounds. I feel like I can't wake up. Star, a visual fold, a candle flame, a dewdrop, lightning, a cloud. Regard what you meet in this life like that. This is a prayer I have recited at least 1,000 times. Many times I prayed through gritted teeth, it's true, but that's about the worst of my crimes. That and holding on to sadness too long, too long, too long, too long, too long, too long, too long. know the shooting star I fell in love with has gone. Heartbreak will come. Get a cat. A father will leave a son. Get a cat. I'm lucky to have good friends who remember the ones again, again. I'm lucky to know my wise sister, dear Jane, dear Jane. Thank you. Also, is Dan in the room? Dan Reese. Dan in, right. Dan? Yeah. See you in about 5 minutes.
This is Red Rover Dialect's first participation song, and probably last.
Yes.
You just have to follow me, basically, just follow me.
There's a bit where you say bananas over and over again. Robin will lead it. Okay. This one's for Clara. Sitting quiet, try to still your mind. You try so hard to find. You think you've got to fight, but every time you do, bananas come to you. You think that you've slipped up. Disco, disco, discontinuity. God is a DJ, but I got a few grooves on me where the needle gets stuck. If you try to send them on their way, it's certain that they'll stay. There's something to say, so you can't let them be. Say, tell your woes to me, but listen with your heart. Disco, disco, discontinuity. Be like a mirror ball, there is nothing you're afraid to see. Spinning away, bananas, 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 bananas. Bruce Banana also wants to be loving, kind and free, but it is so confused. So you got to make space. Forget the perfect place and be right where you are. Disco, disco, discontinuity. There's a gap in the playlist. That's exactly where the freedom be. Bananas wake up. Oh, thank you. That was fun. It's true we haven't done that before. One more is exactly right. and it is the one more. Dan, do you remember a house party about 2 years ago? Do you want to come up and... just grab this mic and be wherever you like. Come on. You can hold the mic. You can just hold the mic. You know what we're doing. You know, don't you? You know. He didn't know about this.
Is that okay? Can I do this?
Are we ready? Yeah. Thank you so much. This is it. Thanks for coming out. Please buy it now.
Buy their album.
I said yes, I'll come to the karaoke. I was glad that I did, it was good to see all kinds of people unpretentiously sing along on stage wholeheartedly. I imagine there was coke and pills and weed. I thought about what it was I still believe I need. At the moment it's a tale of unrequited love, for the one with the suit like the sky above.
Join Dan.
They started playing Heaven is a Place on Earth. The lyrics rolling by on the screen like surf. And I was watching from the shore again when you rode a wave past me with your boyfriend. You've been laughing, you've been dancing, and it all felt true. I let myself feel joy for the both of you. Then you tapped me on the shoulder when you turned, I said, this is your song, then you were gone again. I woke up on a wave surfing suddenly, heart breaking like a wave of love set free, singing along with the world I see. No heaven, no earth, no karaoke.
That was ridiculous. Thank you, Dan. Cheers. Good night.